Hey guys, how's it going? Today, I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on how to get audio into Logic Pro. So if you guys have made the upgrade from GarageBand to Logic Pro, you guys have done the right choice. You are ready to dig a little bit deeper into your DAW and explore some really cool features. So why don't we start off with square one by getting some audio into our DAW. First thing we're going to do is we're going to have to connect our audio interface to our computer and make sure that our sound card is reading through our audio interface. So let's do that right now. So we're just going to go head over to our system preferences, make sure our sound card can read our audio USB interface. Heading over to the sound preferences, we see our SSL2 Plus USB audio interface is chosen for our output, which is exactly what we want. And it looks like the SSL2 Plus is also chosen for our USB audio interface input. So that's perfect. Let's open up Logic Pro and let's dive on in. Okay, and once Logic has loaded all your audio units or your plugins, it is ready for you to start your new project. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Empty Project and we're gonna click Choose. So as you can see, once we've created a new session, it has brought up this track window where we can choose all sorts of different tracks on what we wanted to start off with. So we're gonna choose an audio track because we'll be using our voice. I'm using my 416, my Sennheiser, which requires phantom power. We're gonna click on Input 1, and that's exactly where we're going. Now, we're gonna check out microphone. We're gonna click on the little arrow, and we see that our output device is our MacBook Pro Core speakers. We do not want them coming out of our MacBook. So we're gonna switch over to SSL2 Plus, which is plugged in to my main studio speakers. Our input device, we're also gonna use as the SSL2 Plus, which you can see it's already kind of set it there automatically. Our I/O buffer size, I think 128 is absolutely perfect for recording audio right now. We're not doing too heavy, we're not doing too light, so we don't need too heavy and we don't need too light of a sample size. You know, we don't need to go down to 64, we don't need to go up to 1024. We're great at 128. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply these settings. Next step is let's create our track. Now that we can see everything's reading nicely, it shows number of tracks, what we want to do. I'll create 2 tracks for you guys so you can see how to overdub recordings as well. And as you can already see, without even touching anything, we're getting a little bit of audio from our audio meter right here. Now, what I want to do is, since my 416 requires phantom power, I had already turned that on before I plugged in my microphone, before I turned on my computer. And what I'm going to do now is, I'm just going to kind of grab the microphone a little towards me to however I want to record. And I'm going to slowly raise the gain. And as you can see, we're getting higher levels as we raise our gain. And it's just that easy. You usually want your levels to be somewhere between -6 and -10 dB. And if we look on close, we're actually pretty hot. So we're gonna go down just to right about here where it looks nice. So what we're gonna do first is we're going to disable this count off. We already have the metronome, as you can see here, disabled because I'm just giving you guys an example. We're gonna go dive right in by pushing this big red circle. Now another keyboard shortcut that you can use, as you can see right under, is the R button, and it'll jump you right into recording. Let's push the R button and dive into recording. Test, test on the microphone. This is a testing of me recording. Push spacebar to stop, and as you can see, some waveforms have shown up. Let's turn up our monitors and see what we can hear. Test, test on the microphone. This is a testing of me recording. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty straightforward and basic. And right now, you've successfully recorded your voice into Logic Pro. Now, let's overdub our vocals so we can create another track in order to overdub what we've already recorded. So we can essentially add another track to our recording of an entire new vocal performance. What we're gonna do is we'll go to track, we'll go to new track. Same basic settings. As we can see, everything is selected that we wanted before, and we go to create. As you can see, I've lost audio from audio 1 because I've now, as you can see, audio 2 is selected, and that is my main source that I'm focusing on. Also, you can see here in the little mix kind of window that I'm getting audio from audio 2. And we'll end up labeling these later just to keep organized. It's always important to label your tracks when you guys are starting out. That way you are organized right off the bat. Super important. Please do not wait till the last minute to organize your tracks. Anyways, back to recording. We have our level set on our USB audio interface. What we're gonna do is let's go to the beginning. We can either, if we want to listen to our music back, we can either use the audio from the recording and not mute it, or we can mute it by pushing the mute button on audio 1. That way we won't hear anything and we can just do a clean overdub of whatever we'd like. We'll push our secret R button and we'll start recording right away. Testing, testing. This is an overdub of Ori's recording. Check, check on the mic. Now, we can listen back to that and see how it sounds. Testing, testing. This is an overdub of Ori's recording. Check, check on the mic. Well, look at that. We've done an overdub. If we want to hear the previous track we'd recorded so we can hear them both at the same time, let's give that a whirl. Testing, test on the microphone. This is a Ori's recording. Check on the mic. Okay, so that sounds absolutely crazy, but you guys get the idea. That is how to record, get audio into your DAW of Logic Pro, and how to overdub a recording. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much.